We begin with new explosive evidence in the case against the parents of Michigan school shooter Ethan Crumbley. Text messages sent by James and Jennifer Crumbley and testimony from people they confided in presented in court today, revealing what prosecutors are calling major red flags that these parents allegedly knew their son was disturbed, saw the warning signs, and did not do enough to stop him. Ethan Crumbley faces 24 charges in the attack that killed 4 of his classmates. But prosecutors are focused right now on trying to prove something rare, that the parents of the mass shooter are guilty of involuntary manslaughter. Correspondent Kelly Beeson joining us live tonight with more from today's hearing.
Well, Marnie, the prosecutor said she aimed to show that the Crumbleys committed gross negligence and had an obligation to protect the community. The couple's accused of making a gun accessible to their son, Ethan Crumbley, and failing to intervene when the 15-year-old showed possible signs of mental distress.
It's been more than 2 months since 15-year-old Ethan Crumbley allegedly opened fire at Oxford High School, killing 4 students and injuring 7 others. Today, his parents, James and Jennifer Crumbley, back in court, charged with involuntary manslaughter. Now a Michigan judge is hearing evidence to determine if the pair will face trial. The prosecutor said she aimed to show that the Crumbleys committed gross negligence and had an obligation to protect the community. The school left a voicemail for Jennifer Crumbley the day before the attack, informing her that a teacher was concerned about Ethan's ammunition search on his phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Today, an Oakland County Sheriff's detective taking the stand, detailing text messages between mother and son.
So at the end of first hour, I just looked up different types of .22 bullets, and I guess the teachers can't get their eyes off my screen, SMH.
What does SMH mean?
Generally means shake my head.
Okay. And what was Jennifer Crumbley's response to that?
LOL, I'm not mad. You have to learn not to get caught.
The investigator also read aloud text messages written by Ethan to his mother last March, saying the teen said their house was haunted and a demon was throwing bowls, noting Jennifer Crumbley was riding a horse and didn't respond that day.
She felt like she was failing or failed him.
Jennifer Crumbley's boss, Andrew Smith, also testifying that she said right before the shooting she felt she was failing her son. And then after the shooting, she sent text messages to Smith's cell phone.
What does the text say?
I need my job. Please don't judge me for what my son did.
And what did you think about that?
I was surprised by that text.
Why is that?
I was surprised she was worried about her job at the time. I thought she'd be more worried about what was going on.
Jennifer Crumbley left work and subsequently texted Smith, "Andy, he's going to kill himself. He must be the shooter." Attorneys for the Crumbleys insist that the couple didn't know that a shooting was in the works and didn't make the gun easy to find at home.
And the hearing will resume with more testimony on February 24th. The parents have been in jail on $500,000 bond since their arrest on December 3rd.
Kelly, it did sound like that there were some complaints about how the parents were interacting at court hearings. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, you're right. According to the Detroit Free Press, prosecutors previously complained about the couple allegedly mouthing "I love you" to each other in hearings held both in person and virtually. The judge calling the behavior disruptive and disrespectful. And today, it appeared Jennifer Crumbley had restraints on her wrist. It's unclear if that was the result of that previous behavior, Marnie.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.